Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Nikhil PTE Tips and Tricks. Today's topic is PTE Speaking Repeat Sentences. This section includes speaking and listening scores, and many students are struggling in repeat sentences. How we can improve? How we can achieve good scores in repeat sentences? Some students are struggling in speaking or listening. Maybe this is the prime reason if you are not achieving good scores in your real exam. Many students are practicing a lot, but in the real exam they are not able to speak. So what is the effective way to improve PTE speaking repeat sentences? Guys, I will explain each and everything in detail. Make sure you will watch my video till the end. So why I am making this video? Check this reason. So can we repeat sentences if we hear 50% to 60% contact twice? There are lots of confusions, in your mind maybe. Some students are speaking, we have to speak 70 to 80%. Some students are speaking very fast, and some students are not able to pick content properly. So what is the effective way? So let's start our today's session, guys. Here is my website NIKHILPTE.com. If you will register for the first time, you will get a free scored mock test on my website. Scored mock test is very important before exam. In the mock test, you will come to know what is your actual level. I'm not saying you will get same marks, in the real exam as well. PTE scored mock test is just giving you an example. Like these types of questions will come in your real exam. That's it. Do not judge yourself. On my website, if you are getting 60 scores, doesn't make sense. You will get 60 scores in other website as well. No. Every website has own AI. Sometimes you will get 50, sometimes you will get 60. So how we can come to know we are ready? We'll tell you each and everything. So here's my website, guys. You have to create an account. I have already account in my website. So these are some packages you can buy if you need. And we have study plans as well. As per your requirement, you can buy accordingly. So you will click on my account and click on practice test. So here we go. You can see all 4 modules are here. So we will mainly focus on repeat sentence in this video. So firstly, there are 2 types of sentences may come in your real exam. Long, short. Short sentences mean 5 to 8 words in the sentence. If you are getting long sentences, that means you are getting more than 8 words or 10 words in your repeat sentence. So the main thing is how we can achieve. Everyone has own target. Some students are achieving 6 each, 7 each, 8 each. So I'm going to explain for all my students. If your target is 6 each, what you have to do? 7 or 8 each, what you have to do? Let's start with the repeat sentence. So if you are new to PTE, let me tell you about repeat sentence.
This is how we deliver healthcare to millions of people over the world.
So here you can see the speaker will tell you a sentence, right? So you just have to repeat, right? So let's take an example. I'm going to play again.
This is how we deliver healthcare to millions of people over the world.
This section includes listening and speaking scores. So what is your first step? First step, you have to practice a lot. However, your English is good or not doesn't really matter. There is no template in repeat sentences. Remember one thing, okay? There is no template in repeat sentences that you can cram and you can speak. In the case of describe an image, if we will talk about, you have template. You can memorize it and you can speak exactly same in the real exam. But in the repeat sentences, every time you will get new question. So our target, how to speak repeat sentences so that we can achieve good scores. So guys, what is your first tip? Try to listen approximately 40 to 50 repeat sentence daily, right? What is the reason behind it? If your listening is not good, firstly, you should familiar with it, right? You should familiar with accent as well. When you will practice 3 to 4 days or 5 days, then you will see the change in yours. Getting a point? So first target is to speak repeat sentences. How we can practice 40 to 50 repeat sentences daily with full concentration, then you can able to speak. In first 3 or 4 days, I'm giving my lecture from the beginning. I'm thinking you are starting from scratch. Many viewers are watching my video. Some students are struggling. Some students want to start PTE. This video is for all my students. So I'm starting from scratch. So firstly, what you have to do? Speak. But before to speak, you must practice 40 to 50 repeat sentences. After 5 or 7 days, it's not a one-day process. It will take some time, right? So what do you have to do? 40 to 50 repeat sentences you have to practice. Second, what is your second tip? You have to speak 50 to 60% if your target is 6 each. What I'm trying to say, 50 to 60% you have to speak content with good oral fluency and pronunciation. What is oral fluency and pronunciation? Oral fluency means your speed. Pronunciation means your clarity, right? Clarity is very important. And don't try to speak faster. Speak clearly with moderate speed. Okay. So here is the example. So
this is how we deliver healthcare to millions of people over the world.
This is how we deliver millions people over the world. So this question was very easy. So I have completed more than 50%. Short sentences you can speak very easily. If you will practice a lot, you can speak very easily in the case of short sentences. Maybe you can cover 70 to 80%. For example, short sentence has 7 to 8 words. Firstly, you have to decide, I have to speak first half or second half, right? Or in total, you have to speak 50 to 60% content if your target is 6 each. Remember one thing, only for 6 each, right? So let's take another example.
We will see if we can get through this without too many interruptions.
So why I am showing this answer? Because I need to explain. So how many words in this sentence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 words are there in this repeat sentence. Try to speak 7 to 8 words only. What is the half of 13? That is 6.5. So you need to speak 7, minimum 7 with good oral fluency. So what you can speak? We will see if we can get through interruptions. No problem. You can speak like this. We will see this without too many interruptions. No problem. These two answers are correct because you are speaking more than 50%. Not a big deal. Now, some students are speaking very fast. We will see if we do through without too many interruptions. Interruptions, make it clear. If you are not able to speak any word or you are adding any word in repeat sentences, there is no negative marking. If you are missing any word or you are adding any word, not a big deal. There is no negative marking in repeat sentences. Make sure you will maintain your oral fluency and pronunciation. All good. So what is our first target? If your target is 6 each, you should speak minimum 50%, maximum 60-65%.
The undergraduate students are taught a rigorous course in our psychology department.
The undergraduate students are rigorous in the chemistry department. See, chemistry, I said chemistry. So you can see in the sentence, the word chemistry is not available. No problem. If you are adding any word, there is no negative marking. The main thing is maintain your oral fluency. What I said, I forgot, sorry. The undergraduate students rigorous in chemistry department. Not a big deal. I'm targeting 6 each. I can get 6 each in repeat sentences if I will speak like this. So here is the actual method. Don't try to think I have to speak 90%, I have to speak 100%. Some students are speaking like I have to speak. If I will think I have to speak for 100%, then I can able to speak 50 or 60%. Not like this. You are thinking, what is your target? Minimum target is to speak 50 to 60% if your target is 6 each. Now, if we will talk about 7 each or 8 each, you have to speak obviously as much as you can with good oral fluency and pronunciation. Minimum 70%.
The quality of our accommodation.
Minimum 70% you have to speak. However, your target is 7 each or 8 each. For 6 each, I told you minimum 50 to 60%, and for 7 each, maximum you can speak as much as you can. Minimum 70% you have to speak. If you will get 10 questions, obviously you will get some short questions and long questions as well. For 7 each, you have to maintain your level as well. Only by saying like I need to achieve 7 each, how I can get it? We can't get it. You need practice or right guidance actually, right? So practice, you have to do practice at your home as much as you can. Minimum 40 to 50 words. Day by day you will improve definitely, because it's a listening section. Some students have pronunciation problems, some students have listening problem. It depends on your region as well. If you are not speaking English in your surroundings, so how you can improve your listening, guys? So we have to create an environment. How we can create it? Just by practice. Don't think you have to listen English songs. Some students are watching English movies. I understand. I know you are very worried about your exam, but if you will practice only for your repeat sentences, that should be enough for you as well. So for 6 each, 50 to 60% content with good oral fluency and pronunciation, and for 7 each, minimum 70%. You can add any fillers as well, no problem. There is no negative marking, right? So let's start. Oh my god, teaching is not an easy task, guys. You are getting 90 out of 90, that's a separate issue, but the main thing is, if you are in teaching profession, is your student getting 90 out of 90 or not? Some students have very low English level, but that's your challenge. Doesn't make sense if any teacher has 90 out of 90 and if he or she will provide coaching, student can also get 90 out of 90. No, guys, it's totally depend on teacher and on student as well. It's a two-way process, not only for the teacher, not only for the student. As a teacher, what we have to do, what we are doing for our students, we are giving the right guidance in less time. You can check our scorecards. Many students are getting good scores in just 10 to 15 days. How? Because we are providing one-on-one session. In one-on-one session, you will get proper concentration from the teacher. Getting my point? It still depends on your level. Okay, so let's start our repeat sentence for 7 or 8 each, how you will speak. So here is this sentence.
The quality of our accommodation is high, but it is still affordable for students.
The quality of our accommodation is high, but it is still affordable for students. And click. I think I have covered all the content part. The quality of our accommodation. Yeah, that's okay. So this question was very easy. Why I'm listening very perfectly and I'm speaking very perfectly? Because I have practiced a lot for repeat sentences. You can also speak like me. You can also speak 100%. It's totally depend on your practice. You have to create an environment. This video is not only for the repeat sentences. I'm just motivating you and I'm giving you the right guidance how you can achieve. You have to practice. Just only watching my video you can get good scores? No.
Please be careful when using online translation programs.
Please be careful while using online transactions program. Please be careful while using online transactions program. Instead of translation, I said transactions. And instead of programs, I said program. Not a big deal. And I was using while, I think, instead of when. Not a big deal.
All students must participate in the exercise.
Very easy. All students must participate in the exercise. Very soon. All students must participate. Instead of students, if you are speaking student, not a big deal. S, es, is, are, am, was, were. If you are adding or deleting, not a big deal. But your main focus is you should speak more than 70%. Always, if you are achieving 7 or 8 scores. Each I'm talking about. Right? So, understand what I'm trying to say. There are lots of questions available on YouTube, on any other website. You can practice, and some students are practicing maybe more than 100 questions, because if you are not able to listen repeat sentences, usually students are practicing only for the repeat sentences. I must tell you one thing, guy. If you are not able to speak any particular topic, don't try to focus only on one topic that you are not able to do, right? How many chances are there if you will practice repeat sentences today and you will able to speak well tomorrow? If you are able to speak 50%, maybe you are not able to speak 50% tomorrow. There is no chances. We can't tell you anything. It's totally depend on your practice. So guys, I hope you understand the method. In short, try to speak 50 to 60% minimum if your target is 6 each, and for 7 each or 8 each, you have to speak minimum 70 to 80%. Nowadays, PTE is so strict, and if you are struggling, you can contact me. Doesn't matter you are struggling in any particular module, we can give you classes as per your timings. You are a professional guy, you don't have enough time. We are starting our classes approximately 7:30 in the morning as per Adelaide time till 9 o'clock as per Adelaide time. So we are providing approximately more than 12 hours coaching in a day, and many students are starting classes with us as per job timings. So why you are waiting for, guys? I hope you like my video. Like, share and subscribe for more notification. Best of luck.